What's going down, guys? My name is Hutch, and I make Call of Duty videos and post them on the internet. And today I'm going to show you guys a few tactics which I believe will help you out in the long run if you're using a sniper rifle in Modern Warfare 2. So my perks for this match are Stop and Power Pro, Steady Aim Pro, Ninja Pro. Now I'm using Ninja Pro so that other people don't hear my footsteps. I think in free-for-all that's a pretty underused perk. And I think if more people use that, it would be a lot harder for guys like me to get the kind of scores or to win a free for all, because I can hear these guys' footsteps loud as day. Got a pretty nice headset, so yeah. And then the first perk I'm using, which is I believe the most important perk in this slot, is Sleight of Hand Pro. And why I think Sleight of Hand Pro is important is because with the Pro add-on to the perk, your scope is going to come up about twice as quick. And contrary to what a lot of people think, the most important aspect of sniping is not how accurate you are. Now, obviously, that's important. It's important to be accurate with a sniper rifle. But I would argue that the most important aspect of sniping in this game is where you position yourself on the map and how you react to your enemy's activities. So one thing that's going to help you out along those lines is to be as quick as you possibly can, which means you're not always waiting for the perfect shot. I think that in the long run, it's going to pay off a lot more if you play aggressive. I think the key to Call of Duty, to success in Call of Duty, is to be tactical, but at the same time to be aggressive. Anybody can go in a free-for-all match and sit in a corner and wait for people to run by them with cold-blooded and a silencer or something like that. But I would argue that that doesn't necessarily take a lot of skill, and that if you want to improve in this game, particularly if you want to improve with a sniper rifle, then it's important to be as quick as you possibly can. The assault rifles in this game have very little recoil, with the exception of the FFA 2000, which has a lot of recoil. But all the other assault rifles in this game don't have a lot of recoil, so the longer that you're standing out in the open with your scope up, trying to hold your breath and waiting for that perfect shot, it's the easier you're going to make the other person's job, especially if they have an assault rifle or if they're up close, if they have a submachine gun. The easier you're going to make their job if you're sitting there with your scope in all the time. I got a lot of grief from a few people on some of the machinima posts that I've already posted, because I've already mentioned before that I don't think accuracy is the most important part of sniping, and people kind of were just like, "Oh, you fucking douchebag! Of course it is. It's sniping. That's what makes you good snipers. How accurate you are." And I agree that it's important, and I agree that if you're not accurate with a sniper rifle, you're probably not going to have a whole lot of success. Like right there. As I'm talking about accuracy, I missed 4 shots. See, like when they're really up close like that, I like to quick scope, because especially if they're sprinting, if you're trying to hold in your scope and follow them and they're really close to you, it's really hard to follow them. So to me, it's easier just to click the left trigger, zoom in and shoot, and then as soon as I shoot, zoom right back out. It's called a quick scope. And yeah, I don't know how much more I can stress in terms of free-for-all. Like, common sense is good. Like here, this guy's a camper. I know that because he's hiding behind barrels. So he killed him there last time. Just chuck a nade up there, easy kill. That is why camping in the long run is not going to make you a good player. And as far as some concerns that I've heard about Modern Warfare 2 and balance issues, I'll talk about the kill streaks real quick. I've heard a lot of people complain that the kill streaks are insanely overpowered, and I don't agree. Like the Predator missile can be kind of a pain in the ass, because if you're out in the open, there's pretty much no way to defend against that. But when you get to things like Harrier strikes, attack helicopters, Pavlos, AC-130s, and chopper gunners, the easiest way to take those things down is to have a backup class with cold-blooded and Stinger missiles. Now, I've found personally that Stinger missiles work the best against best against aircraft like Harrier jets and attack helicopters and things like that. I tried the javelin. I mean, they're pretty cool, but they only give you one round. So if you miss, then you're kind of screwed. So like if I'm playing a big team game, like team deathmatch or dom or something like that, and the other team has air support in the air, what I like to do is switch my class to that cold-blooded class with the Stinger. Here I don't know what the hell they were doing. I think one guy was actually spotting the other guy to make sure nobody was killing him while he was on a kill streak or something like that. But in a minute, you will see that I come in and ruin their plans. So with the quickness, I turn around this corner, kill that guy, and kill that guy. That's what happens when you act like a douchebag in a free-for-all. So what I like to do is, getting back to what I was just talking about a second ago, is I like to switch to my cold-blooded class, fire 2 stingers at whatever is in the air. If that doesn't take him down, I'll chuck a nade, kill myself, and fire a couple more. And Harrier jets are really easy to take down. Like it's probably, like more often than not, it's not gonna take you more than one shot to take those down. Pavlos can be a little tricky because they'll set off flares, so it usually takes a couple, like 2 or 3 stinger missiles before I can take one of those down. AC-130s and chopper gunners are a pretty big pain in the ass, but if you have 2 or 3 people pulling out the stingers and trying to take them down, it really shouldn't take them down it shouldn't be too hard to take them down. So those are just my opinions on the game. At this point, I would like to invite you all to share your opinion about whether or not the kill streaks in this game are overpowered, and if you think that they create a balance issue that needs to be addressed. You all know my opinion, so I kind of want to know yours at this point. The game is almost done, and as you can see, even with a sniper rifle, you can play an aggressive game. You just have to work on your speed and timing a little bit, that's all. And here I get the nice kill cam. The guy's pissed off, and you can hear he's pissed off in the lobby chat, but I don't know if you guys can hear that because I turned the game volume down pretty low. So there's your game-winning kill, and my final score was I don't know what the final score was. 30-12, I think. Anyways, come check out my channel if you like this, and I'll talk to you next time.